WNBA Commissioner gives fierce response to Caitlin Clark complaint. And shock ratings. WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert says the league is killing it, even with Caitlin Clark out, and promises more pay gains in upcoming player negotiations. WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert wasted no time pushing back after superstar sophomore Caitlin Clark raised concerns about league pay, and as questions swirled about the league's over-reliance on her star power. Her comments come in the wake of Caitlin Clark's pointed critique following the Indiana Fever's Commissioner's Cup win. Clark noted that the midseason victory awarded players around $30,000, 0 cents, more than the reward for winning the WNBA Finals, and urged Engelbert to help us out. In a recent exclusive interview with Mirror U.S. Sports, Engelbert, who called Clark the most popular athlete in America, in May delivered a sharp and measured response, highlighting the strides the WNBA has made and signaling bigger changes ahead. When asked about Caitlin Clark's concerns over compensation, Engelbert didn't shy away. Since I've been commissioner, even outside of collective bargaining, we've increased the playoff bonuses by 53%, she explained. The same, we equaled it to the Commissioner's Cup pot. It's just that more teams make the playoffs, so you're spreading that bonus pool across 8 teams instead of 2 in the Cup. Engelbert emphasizes that this change reflects the league's growth and that further improvements await in the upcoming collective bargaining agreement. We're going to return a lot of that growth to the players in this next negotiation. So hopefully we won't be talking about this after we get that done. Another criticism leveled at the WNBA is that the league's success is tied too closely to Caitlin Clark's presence. Engelbert firmly rejected that notion. Well, Caitlin's been out. She's been injured, and we're still killing it. We're still up 30 to 40% over last year. She further drew comparisons to other major leagues, noting not every game in any sport, NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, is pulling the same numbers. People follow stars, and we finally have household names and stars. This argument is supported by recent data. Opening month attendance for the WNBA was the highest since the league's inception, with TV viewership averaging 1.32 million, nearly triple last year's figures. Attendance has surged by roughly 156%, with over 400,000 fans at games, a clear sign that growth is broad-based. Engelbert's message to stakeholders, both fans and critics, is clear. The league is on the rise and structural reforms are underway. The collective bargaining agreement set to expire in October offers a prime opportunity to anchor recent gains into long-term benefits for players. Meanwhile, the commissioner is committed to ensuring that success doesn't rely solely on a single name, even one as powerful as Caitlin Clark. When the WNBA commissioner stepped onto the dais for her mid-season press conference, the air was electric. It wasn't just about expansion talks or the All-Star Game buzz. The questions everyone really wanted to ask revolved around one name, Caitlin Clark. The Indiana Fever rookie had been a whirlwind, igniting record-breaking viewership and media attention. Every game she played seemed to trend. Every comment she made became a headline. But along with the surge in popularity came something else. Controversy, especially around her modest rookie salary. Caitlin Clark, who had been a multi-million-dollar NIL phenomenon at Iowa, was now earning just over $76,000, 0 cents in the WNBA. Fans were outraged. Pundits were vocal. Social media boiled. The chatter became deafening. And then the commissioner spoke. We are not a league of shortcuts. We are a league of foundations. Cathy Engelbert's voice was calm, but behind her tone was a fierce resolve, the kind honed from decades of navigating corporate boardrooms and professional sports negotiations. Yes, Caitlin Clark has brought in historic viewership numbers, she began. Yes, she is a generational player. But let's not pretend the WNBA was born yesterday. Against the backdrop of the mansion walk, elastic balls, and sports cars, a relentless, serious competition that required tactics, technique, and time, unlike basketball where she's born and raised and goes on all day. We went there. We went there for life and death. Our relationships are rich in darkness and light. Her experience as being someone that made it not only hard for us, but most definitely hard for her. Yet what you're seeing today is the result of 27 years of groundwork. Players who built this league brick by brick, paycheck to paycheck, when no one was watching. The commissioner made it clear, Caitlin Clark is a catalyst, not a correction. She deserves the world, but the world must be built to sustain her. It wasn't lost on Engelbert that Clark had become the symbol of a broader conversation about pay equity, media coverage, and what it means to be a woman in professional sports. The league had exploded with newfound attention thanks largely to Clark's three-point wizardry and high-profile college career. But to Engelbert, this was not the time to bypass the system with a quick fix. Instead, it was the time to build a better one, methodically and inclusively. She's not just Caitlin Clark the player, Engelbert said. She's Caitlin Clark the moment, and moments like this allow us to change things permanently, not just temporarily. Ratings don't rewrite contracts, but they change futures. One journalist asked a tough question. With Clark's games drawing millions of viewers, how can the league justify paying her so little compared to her NBA counterparts? Engelbert didn't flinch. The rookie pay scale isn't arbitrary, she replied. It's collectively bargained, and it protects all players, not just the stars. Then, leaning forward slightly, her tone sharpened. If people are upset about Caitlin's salary, good, they should be. Be upset enough to invest. Buy the merchandise. Support your local teams. Sponsor our athletes. Because money changes when investment changes. She pointed to the surging numbers. Merchandise sales up 800%, TV ratings up 300%, ticket sales booming in every arena Clark visits. These numbers aren't just impressive. They're leverage. And we're going to use that leverage at the next CBA negotiation to lift the ceiling for every player, not just one, beyond Caitlin. A league of many stars. Engelbert's defense wasn't just about protecting league policy. It was about protecting the league's soul. We love what Caitlin brings, she said, but let's not forget what A'ja Wilson's doing night after night. What Breanna Stewart has built in New York, what Angel Reese is doing in Chicago, what veterans like Diana Taurasi and Chelsea Gray have given to this game. It was a gentle reminder that while Caitlin may be the current headline, the WNBA is an ensemble performance, a league thriving not just on one name, but on the collective brilliance of many. And the future we're creating? Engelbert said, it's not just for Caitlin, it's for the next girl who dreams big, shoots deep, and believes his league can carry her. A new era with new challenges. Even as she defended the pay scale, Engelbert acknowledged the cracks that need fixing. We're not perfect, she said, but we are progressing. She hinted at potential salary cap expansions in upcoming seasons, bigger broadcast deals on the horizon, and a new era of player-specific sponsorship opportunities. Caitlin may be on a rookie contract, but she's already signed deals worth millions. Engelbert noted, the era of WNBA players thriving beyond their paycheck is here, and we're working to make that sustainable for all. She also revealed the league was exploring bonus structures tied to media impact, viewership contributions, and community influence. Innovative ideas that could reward players not just for performance, but for moving the needle.